What is up, guys, and welcome back for another City Skylines stream. The cows are getting restless. The little farming area that we put in the last time, the little tiny, kind of out of place, now that I think about it, that we just have farms sort of on the outskirts of the downtown. But you know what? We needed some food for our emergency shelters in case of a disaster, so people are well fed, because I don't think the one Taco Bell is gonna feed everyone in the city. But happy Friday, guys. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? It's finally the weekend. Sit back, relax, get cozy. I certainly am, and I'm just excited to be back and to be building. Professional gamer, how are you doing? Noodle coming in with that hot rock. How you doing, Noodle? Yeah, let's see what we can build today. We're only a couple thousand population away from reaching our next milestone, which is the Grand City. So I'm hoping we can do that. We don't get a new tile with it, although we do have a tile that we can purchase. So we got to make a decision. What's going to be our fifth tile? Oh, there's a boat over there. Look at that boat. Do we want to buy the boat? Perhaps. Oh, nice to see all the pollution is finally going away. Finally getting rid of that. This is out of city limits, so we don't take responsibility for that, but this is much less than it was. On the rocks, how are you doing? Bryson as well. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty good. It wasn't a bad Friday. Right? Every Friday's pretty good. Also, I got a lot of achievements, so that always makes my day better when I get some Xbox achievements. But hopefully you guys are doing well. Otter, how are you doing? Alright, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm debating on whether or not, because I was saying how these farms are a little out of place. And I still feel that way. And now that we have all this land, maybe we'll turn this into a four-way junction. Hello, frames. Maybe I'll turn this into a four-way junction here. And maybe just do a little, proper farm zone. That's outside the city. It's not in the downtown. It's not sort of just shoved in there between the highway and the main road, right? So I'm thinking that's what we'll do. Turn into a five-way upside-down star. That's next stream, Noodle. that's next stream. Been having a lot of anxiety lately, so glad that I'm streaming. Well, glad that you can be here on the rocks. Hopefully, you can just take a moment, step back, take a deep breath, let all that anxiety go. Because I know what it's like dealing with anxiety. It's not fun. So hopefully you can find some peace here in the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna move these. Oreo, how are you doing? And let's change this. Shall we? Shall we change it? I'm doing it. I am gonna do it. What am I gonna do? I have no idea, but I'm doing it. We're doing a thing. Just take that back to there. Back to there. Just give us some space to work with. We might just do a simple diamond. We might do a roundabout underneath. We might do something interesting. Let's just keep this going. Maybe even changing it to a industrial road. We haven't used those in the city yet. Quite a large industrial road, right? But it might work. Yeah. It's very straight. I feel like these farms, maybe they would be straighter. If we're gonna do big blocks of farm, right? But I don't know. Let's figure out the junction first, just so we can keep this going and keep the simulation running. And do we want to just do a diamond? I feel like that's boring. I don't know. Is that just me, or is that boring if we just do a plain diamond? Just go out there and then take our height down a little bit. Just something like that. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. That came from there. I don't know, but we have been using a lot of the roundabouts, right? So I'm thinking there should be a roundabout. I think there should be a roundabout down here. Let's just back all this up. We're gonna start from scratch. Maybe even, should we straighten up this highway? Because I like the curve of it. But honestly, it doesn't really need to curve. It doesn't need to have that curve. At least not that distinctive a curve. We could have it straight up to a point and then have that curve go in there. I did also have an idea earlier today about doing something crazy in terms of highway junctions. I don't know if now is the time or the place. But you know, we can see what might happen. Work. Oh, that is very low. That would be why. That does not need to be that high. Why is that so high? Oh, because we had the 2 lanes going under there. That's right. So that actually could all be lowered to be a little nicer. I don't know what I'm doing, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't even know. But that would get everyone going in there. That is very, very funky. I do want a roundabout in there. I keep saying it, and I keep just ignoring myself. But I should listen to myself. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Not saying this is one of those times, but you know. Well, only one way to find out. So we have... how many spaces in there? 14, so we want to go 7. And 7. And of course, yep, this is... I'm just going to take this out. I'm going to take that off. It's going to make it easier for everyone. 7 and 7. That's a nice circle. I like that circle. And it's gonna look even better once we flatten everything. And make it all the same height. So make it all that height. Oh, and you can see just how steep that actually is. Which is kind of ridiculous how steep that is. Redraw that as a nice as a nice slope. I might even draw part of it as a bridge, just because I think that might look cool if that stays elevated for maybe 10 units. That's really cool. And then, nice slope. So we'll go 10 units. We'll go down a little bit. We'll go 10 more units. Down a little bit more. Oh, I like that. Especially with that style of road, I think that looks really cool. Ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea. This might look weird. It might look crazy. It might look ugly. But we're going to try something. Let's just get rid of all the trees down here first. Just so we have a little space. I don't want to get rid of these trees, but I guess I will. I guess I will. Clear a path. Can always put them back. Actually, there's no trees there. I'll do a little bit of flattening. But I do want to keep this sort of like almost like a pedestal, right, for that roundabout. It just looks kind of, I don't know. It looks like it's like a focal point if it's elevated off the regular ground like that, right? Auto coming in with that rock. How you doing? Okay, that's fine there. So we got roundabout there, lots and lots of roundabouts. I love it. I'm also going to change this to be highway road, just so it's a little faster. And we also get rid of the zoning. Although I just realized I want that zoning for a couple little bits. Let's keep the cross in so we don't mess anything up. And then we'll take that. And that, no. It's weird. That and that, no. That, no. Oh, it's because of the slope. That would be why. There we go. Okay, so put in those little marker roads, because that's where we're going to attach some nodes. So it's put those nodes in there. So now we know exactly where we're going to attach to. So have that go out. Keep it raised again. This side perhaps not raised. We'll keep it raised. At least just a little bit. Alright, now we're going to go to those node points. And just put a little bit, we'll go 820. Just gonna be that node right in the middle. Because I didn't draw it all as one piece, it's giving us a weird node. There we go. That's where we want it. Okay, a little bit there. A little bit there. That should be even, 920 and 940. Is it just because it's maybe a little more raised? That might be the reason. Okay, that is good. Now, with that bit in, yeah, this is gonna, it's probably gonna bend these highways a lot more than I originally planned, but I think it's gonna look good overall. So we want to make sure we are raised up enough that we can go over this road. And that is perfect. And that is also perfect right there. They should be parallel with one another. Yes, looks like they are. coming over here, still that same height, and that works beautifully there. And beautifully down here as well. So that's going to be the highway going over the top. I like that. Did I go 10 units or 9 units? That was 9 units. Just do the same. Okay. Now, where was I going with this? So this is all going to connect. This is still going to be the highway. And we'll just make this a lovely curve like so. Or maybe even come another 20. Maybe another 10. 10 that way and that way. That way we can just have this continue down, but then actually we'll put a little more straight highway. Not that there's anything wrong with a big curve, but just a little more manageable. And that's going to come down to right there. Not bad. Of course, it does have to be upgraded and changed, but all in good time. Do another 10 and 10 on this side. And try to get this to work. The angles, yeah, might not be perfect. But you know what, we can improvise. Let's get rid of some of the trees in here. Clear the path for the highway. And we're going to have this highway actually parallel to our key road here. Like so. Do a little curve like that, and then we'll curve it back that way. That doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty smooth. Let's try to find somewhat of a center point. Get that curving like so, and then right into there. Again, it's a little more spread out here, so they sort of converge as they go off to either side. And these actually might be too close here. I think they actually are. Crazy. How you doing? Howdy, howdy. Let's back this up a little bit. Maybe to there. That wide? Is that exactly how wide it was before? Or is that a little wider? I think that's a little wider now. Draw that all as one long piece. That way all those pillars line up. That is nice. Put those nice smooth curves back in. And that looks pretty good. So that way we can make that nice and straight. Because I do want to also change this interchange eventually once we get that tile, which might be quite a ways away, but it's gonna happen. I've already decided. Tired. I was also a tad bit tired. I'm feeling not so tired right now, but when I got home from work, I accidentally took a nap Just sitting at my desk. I was just like lurking around Twitch in some Twitch streams. And next thing you know, I woke up. It was like an hour later. The stream had ended. And I was like, oh, I guess I fell asleep. Alright, let's get that going. That way. We'll see if this works. See how this works. 5 units there. This is going to be a little larger than I anticipated. Just got home from work. Yeah, when I got home from work, I was beat for sure. That is a lot bigger than I was expecting. Which isn't bad, but I think we can make it smaller. Sloth Druid, how are you doing? Make it bigger. I mean, realistically, that's probably a good size, right? Because interchanges in real life, IRL, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the IRL. I tried to avoid it as much as possible, but interchanges are pretty big, yo. I want that quilted onto a pillow. I want that quote. Interchanges are big, yo. Is there a website I could get that? Get that like embossed or etched? I guess knitted would be the proper term. Sewed? Sewn? I don't know. What am I talking about? Let's get the curve in. And that can come up and over that guy. And I kind of like that. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like that. Obviously that's going to connect somewhere into there. And we'd have it for every direction. Is it unnecessary? Probably. Is it cool looking? I think so. It'll be like a little... Oh, it'll be like a bow tie. It'll be like a little ribbon. It'll be like a holiday ribbon. And I think that just made it perfect in my mind. Because if it's a holiday ribbon, it fits the theme of the city. So we want to change those to be one way. Those are also going to be one way. And then I did turn that into a two-way highway stretch in there. And then this would go and do the same thing, but on this side. Might have to get rid of these boys, but that's fine. Coming in, because that needs to go 5 and then another 5 and 5. But yeah, this is where actually if we just slid this boy down, I think it will still fit. 5 and 5. The heights are getting a little crazy, but we can always come in and fix those guys up. Not bad. Let's... Oh, that apparently doesn't want to be a road in there, even though it let us draw that road in there. So we'll just do... Oh, okay. Alright, game. I see how it is. You just hate me. There we go. Fixed it all up. That changes. All of this changes. Oh. Yeah, why do you let me draw it and then not let me upgrade it? What sense does that game make? It's got raised up. Raised up, moved over, spun around. What else does it need to be? Flipped around. And that just snaps in there. That snaps into there. And then we'll do the other side. We'll grab our normal road, and then we can finally get this simulation going again. Nope, and that does not go under there. Let's make sure all of these are nice and level. We'll go with that guy. Oh, that just warped a bunch. It might actually need to rise. We'll check it out. 5 and 5. Yeah, it is going to have to rise. But that is okay, because it does come from a much taller bit of highway down there. You can see just how tall that other bit is. Do that. Hopefully that is enough. We'll make this side the same as this side. Let's see just how it lifts up tremendously. That seems about even. Maybe mess with this down here, but all in good time. Hazy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am doing pretty good. Enjoying the Friday evening, doing some building. Some mighty flying cars, right? They're so graceful, right? How you doing, Tony? Five and 5 and going around. I believe we went another 10. And actually, before we do that 10, I'm going to change these just so it doesn't yell at me. Hazy coming in with the Twitch Prime sub for 7 months in a row. Has it been 7 months already, Hazy? Thank you very much for using that Twitch Prime on me. I really do appreciate it. And 7 months, that's getting dangerously close to a little sub rock baby. Just a couple more months. But hope you're doing well, Hazy. Thank you again. Keep enjoying those happy rocks. Oh yeah. Oh, thank you very much, Hazy. That means more than you can imagine. Vilivus, how you doing? There we go, 5 and 5. Once again, switch it all out so it doesn't yell at me. That's going to be going in. And that's going to be a two-way highway bit. Doing well, good to hear. Good to hear. That's going to be 5. upgrade it as we go. And then another 5 and 5. 5 and 5. And a lovely little curve, raising it up. We'll make sure it's all nice and level after the fact, but that is pretty darn good. That can go right into there. That's gonna be going that way. Snap those in, and we do have to actually make the highway, because right now it's just normal road. That's pretty nifty though. Take those bits out, make those highway roads. Excellent. Yeah, the heights need to be adjusted quite a bit. But other than that, I'm loving this. I feel like we could maybe get away with bringing this back down. It's just the game doesn't want to draw it that height, but I think we could do it. I think we could do it with the movement mod. Tay, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we want the 3-lane. And all this is getting upgraded. Nope. A little bit of a move there. Put you back. Make sure it's all going the right way. That is the right way. Look at that. I finally put something in the right way the first time. Nope. And then that happens. The road connection in the middle looks glitched, does it? Oh, you mean like these little guys? Yeah, I have to... We're gonna adjust them when we go in with the final touches with the movement mod. We're gonna give them a little wiggle. And then they'll look nice and smooth. All in good time. Oh, that's cinematic. Okay. We're doing this now. JXM, how you doing? That is a nice view. I always forget about that button, but it looks good. All right, back to the building. Now back to our regularly programmed scheduling. I can't even speak. It's been a long day. Highway. All that's highway. Nuke, welcome. Saw Bohemian Rhapsody for the first time yesterday. And how was that? That's going to be going that way. And just upgrade all of that. Oh, and did we put that too close? Perhaps. Oh, yeah? How did we do that? How did we leave enough space on this side, but not this side? Just this one is a little funky. Did I not draw this right? No, I did. Game's just trolling me. Trolling me, game. It was so good. I've heard good things about it, so you're just reinforcing what I've heard. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. Oh, and everyone's... Oh, this is all going the wrong way. That's why. That's why everyone's freaking out. They're like, what's happening? This road's going the wrong way. So difficult game. Space occupied by what? What's occupying that space? Can't even change it. Fine, we'll do it. Oh, game, I've broken it. Oh, where am I? Oh boy. Let's just turn off all that stuff. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, game. It's now a picture book. I'm just gonna do a quick save. Oh, where's the menu? Menu, please show up. Thank you. Save. Yes. Load. Interesting. I have to switch to Sim City now. Oh man. I'll have to go to the console version. I played a little bit of the console version of City Skylines earlier today. Believe it or not, I did. The Nintendo Switch version. Okay, let's do all that first. I probably should have upgraded that way back when we first built it. There we go. Oh, that's not. Almost? It's getting there. Work in progress. All right, now that we've done that, 5 and 5. 5 and 5. 5 and 5. Okay, it does work. It is still very, very close. Are they not parallel? Is that what's happening? It's not actually parallel, it's just pretending to be parallel? I think it's pretending to be parallel. That's what I'm gonna say. Units. Nope. I think it's slightly off. I think it is. I think that's the problem. Did I do a 4 somewhere? Is it just the hill, maybe? Is the hill what's throwing it off? Maybe it's the hill. Because that hill's, like, really funky. That hill's actually ridiculous. Because we did... I think we did 5 in there. Did we not? Yeah, that's right. That is right. I might have to do an on-the-fly adjustment. Yeah, because that's way too close. Alright, so this bit, instead of being 5, we're going to make it 6. And then we'll move you down a little further, give us a little more space. Then we'll do the 5 and 5. Oh, yeah, we probably should have raised it up at some point. Okay. I think got it. Now it's just a matter of making it look good. So all the roads are in that need to be in. Do a little snapping there. Do a nice little curve in that bit. Maybe a little curve in there as well. Just to keep that looking good. Could be the hill, yeah, because the hill's definitely doing some weird things. But it's not bad. What if we actually made that one bit a tunnel? Would that be too crazy? If this one bit right here was a tunnel, this half of the semicircle that it came in here went under there. I don't think it's gonna let me do it. But if it did, it would be magical. Oh. That's what we're doing. That is... Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I love that. I love that so much.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Noodle! Noodle activating the tier 2 sub alert. Noodle with the 5 months in a row tier 2 sub. My man, keep enjoying those hot rocks. You got the boostio. You summoned the boostio. You're powered up now. But thank you very much, Noodle. Really do appreciate that. And I know you love those hot rocks. You should feel ashamed. Why should you feel ashamed? Why are you ashamed, Noodle? What happened? Let's make all that nice and even. Oh yeah, there we go. See? Just a couple nodes all even. Make it look spectacular. Look how cool that is. Oh, I can't get past how cool that looks. That looks so awesome. Seawig, how you doing? Or is it CWIG? Feel free to let me know if you have a preference. Spending money on emotes you can only use on Twitch. Well, to be fair, Noodle, you can use them on the Discord as well. On our spicy Discord. Nope. Yeah, just right in there. Right like so. Actually, maybe we'll keep that where it was. I love that. I love that tunnel. I'm so glad I thought about that. Make these all nice and smooth, because they do sort of just all of a sudden take off. But if we do nice smooth slopes, then it's spectacular. Actually, if that same level as that will put it there. Oh, let's make sure these are the same level as this node. There we go. See, it raises up. Keep those nice and level. Do the same on this side here. Those two same as that node, and that actually brings it down, so perfect. Alpha with the host. How you doing, Alpha? Welcome to the stream. This little loop, that looks awesome. And then this bit, actually, it fixed itself. I think maybe the heights helped fix that up. We'll do the same on the heights over here, so these nodes under there And these here as well. Although this is a hill, so it might be a little funky. Oh yeah, look at that. Make it nice and level. That all gets fixed. Wanted to see the stream so badly. Well, appreciate that. Glad you could join us as we're building a pretty wild highway interchange here. Make sure this is at least that height. Yeah. Maybe even raise it up a bit. And that's pretty smooth going around there. I would not complain about that. Do we do another tunnel? I mean, the first one looked so good, right? We can at least see what it looks like. There's not as much of a hill here, so I don't know if it's necessarily warranted. Oh, but that does look cool. That does look really cool. Oxygen not included is really pulling at you, though. I've never played Oxygen not included, but I've seen other people playing it. It seems like a pretty cool game. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna keep those in there. Those just look a little nifty. Some of these trees I didn't get rid of as many as I thought. All these guys, maybe up to there. Just clear the space. Haphazard also coming in with the host. Thank you very much, Haphazard. We can always put trees back. So let's just keep it a little clear. And do we need to adjust any other heights? I think all the heights might be good after that. Those are good. Obviously the tunnels are good. The height of the road itself could maybe be adjusted. Yeah, that's a little taller. And actually, do we want to just keep it that height? Is it a little squished in there? We'll just keep all these nodes up until this point. The height of that. Is that too ridiculous? It does raise it up quite a bit, but it does give them plenty of room under there. Smooth going up to that point. This will bring down. And I am really happy with how that turned out. So you're only going into there. Going into there. And you're only exiting. All right, we'll see. We'll see how that does. but I like it. Again, just adding more circles. Lots and lots of circles. I just think it looks cool. Looks good at least. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you guys think so. Got a little bit of the industrial road as well. Let's make sure there's no... Oh, what happened here? Oh, I told all my citizens to go to the shelter. I didn't mean that, citizens. Go back. Go home. That way. Let's just make sure the junctions don't have any junctions there. Okay. And you guys are freaking out. On December 15th, 2018, Alaska committed to adding more interchanges with circular tunnels. It's fact. That's in the history books now. Okay, everyone's figuring out where they need to go. This is getting a little funky here. Why are you guys slowing down? All right. Just a weird little notch in the road, perhaps. There we go. Make it look good. Now they're flowing. Let's come to Seattle and celebrate your birthday with you. I would love to go to Seattle. I actually have a friend that lives in Seattle, but I've never been myself. But it is somewhere in the world that I would like to visit, at least eventually, at some point in my life. But hope you have a good birthday, Alpha. Seattle's awesome. Just all more reason to go there then. You guys wouldn't lie to me. I'm gonna make this the same height as the key. And I'm sure the cars are just gonna love me changing this in the middle of them driving on it. Yeah, that looks a little nicer. It's not higher than the key, it's just nice and even, so when you're going by it, it's like, oh, there's the stadiums. And especially with the terrain, it doesn't really need to be going up and down so much, right? Just nice and level. Keep everything nice and level. As much as we possibly can. Like, what is happening? What is happening in these nodes right here? Maybe that's why they're slowing down, because it's just a funky part of the highway. There we go. Make that a little more gentle. But overall, it looks much, much better. All right. Also, I just think that looks better than having that awkward slight curve, right? Just has a nice straight through, nice interchange. People are using it. They're getting on and off. Traffic's at 86%. I'm happy with it. Even though you consider Japan another home now. Japan, that's another place I want to visit. There's too many places in the world that I want to visit. There's too many good places. And I have too little money. So either I need more money or places need to become less cool. So I can feel okay for not visiting all the cool places. Okay, that's not bad. Let's come down to this spot. cut that there. I'm thinking maybe a 45-degree road. But as you can see, that it goes by the coast, but not quite as well as I would like. Maybe we'll do a curve. We'll do the big old curve road rather than the straight. Just a big old curve like that. Put all our farms on that guy. That could go straight there. Maybe. Let's almost line it parallel with the coast. That's really what I'm trying to do here. Make sure our guidelines are on. Get that going into somewhere. Guidelines, please. I do have guidelines on, don't I? I do, but they don't exist. They don't want to exist. But that looks pretty good. Bearded one, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice. Nice. So now we can move these farms into a more appropriate farming area, right? So let's actually stay with the... Well, we could do industry roads, but I'm thinking also maybe just... No, maybe we'll go with the industry roads. I was thinking dirt roads, but actually since most of the buildings are greenhouses, I feel like the industry road does fit the style. Gotta love those clean curves, right? They're just so good. Also, I think there's a bird or a squirrel on my roof. I can hear it tapping. And it's really bugging me. Get out of here, squirrel. Go somewhere else. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Why do squirrels sleep? Do squirrels sleep? His house. It's not his house, though. It's my house. Oh, that looks good. That's a big farm zone. I don't know if I wanted that big. The difficulties. The difficult tasks that we are tasked with. Raccoon if it's this late? I don't know if a raccoon would be on my roof though. Also, I don't know the last time I've seen a raccoon in my area. Mice or bats? Could be bats. I think it's a squirrel though. I think it's a squirrel throwing acorns at me. Again, that's a gigantic farm. Gigantic farm zone. You love raccoons? The trash pandas, as they are sometimes referred as. Alright, let's make this a little blocky. Because if we have a road that goes like this, or a road that comes here and goes like that, everyone's going to take that road. Let's leave that just like so. Because then, hopefully, everyone won't use it. That curve, number 1. Really should have drawn these on the other side. Your mom had a pet raccoon named Bear? Oh, that's adorable. I don't know if I've known anyone with a pet raccoon. I did have a friend growing up in like elementary school, middle school. His family had a duck. And it was just like the weirdest thing. There was just a duck in their living room. I was like, why is there a duck in your living room? Something like that. It's a start. It is a start. Let's get ourselves... Oh yeah, because look at the difference between the Glade farmland and then whatever this is going to be. This is going to be the Meadow Sector. I think that's a fantastic name for a little farming zone. Just a meadow. Just follow that road all the way around. Nice, smooth. Oh, throw me off, game. Nice, smooth district right along that road. Whoop. Right into there. It's perfect. It is perfect. Used to work with a lady that had a pet skunk. Now there's a pet. I don't know if I'd want a pet skunk. I grew up with a guy who was a wrestler. He used to pet grizzly bears as his opponent. Interesting. That reminds me of the movie Semi-Pro, where Will Ferrell's character wrestles a bear at halftime to bring in the crowd. Zach from Portland, how are you doing? All right, that'll be good. We are making some farmland. I'm moving these guys because I feel like this is just a little out of place in here. So we're actually gonna just grab all these, put them over here. Titan coming in with the resub. It's that time again. Titan, thank you very, very much for the 2 months, for the continued support. Keep enjoying those happy rocks. And we're glad to have you in the freelancers. All right, might have to just do some new buildings, but that is totally acceptable. Totally acceptable. And I'm also going to check to see how flat is this area. Not very flat down here by the coast, and that's my fault, because I built so close to the coast. But we can fix that. We're going to go all nodes because we are doing a lot of greenhouses. Those buildings want to be flat. So we'll give them a flat area, yeah, and that just puts in a really cool cliff. So that's why I'm okay with flattening that up. Normally, I'd be like, that's a little funky, but because we have the awesome sort of rocky cliffs on this map, I'm okay with it. Just flatten up the inner bits as well. You can see just how sunken those roads were. Alpha coming in. Man, you guys are just coming in all over with those subs. Alpha, thank you very much. You got your rock now. Enjoy that happy little rock. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime on me. I do really appreciate that. I'll just raise that up. Fantastic. Nice and level. Nice and level everywhere. Got that cliff. I do love that cliff. And we've got our buildings, so we can start throwing down some greenhouses, and they fit perfectly in these spots. We're gonna go I'm gonna go 4. I think we had 3 up there, but I'm gonna go 4. Go big or go home, right? So that's where those are gonna be. Then we did also have some of the fruit guys. I'm gonna put those on this back road, I think. Again, we'll go with 4 to get us going. And then we need our cows. Gotta put those guys back. And I'm actually gonna do 2 of those. I figured you'd spread the love to another streamer you frequent so much after all. Well, appreciate it. Appreciate you being here, just hanging out with us. And just now you have those happy rocks to make it even better, right? Get a little path in there. So what's the grand occasion, Weezmeister? The grand occasion is hopefully us becoming a grand city. So that's the grandness. It's all about the grand. Also, Pillsbury Grand Rolls. Not really, but I wish I had those. Because those would be lovely. Let's put some trees in here. And can we get a... Where's the big old Christmassy trees? Yeah, get one of those in. And of course, just a couple happy little guys. Loving life in there. Maybe a snow globe little tree or 2. Just to keep them company. I love that. I was thinking maybe doing a fence, but they already have fences around them, so I think they'll be okay. What about a 10,000 grand candy bar? Oh, I didn't even think about that. That is another grand occasion. I think my dad likes those candy bars. Speaking of which, that's what I get my dad for Christmas. I get him candy. Because my dad is the most difficult person to buy a gift for, so I buy him food. And he loves it. He can't get enough of it. So that's a good reminder. I need to get on that. Danny, I see you with that happy rock. How you doing, Danny? And Danny, what are you doing? Danny gifting 5 subs. Oh, Lucio's gonna be breaking it down all day long now. Danny, thank you very, very much for gifting 5 subs. Guys, can we get some happy rocks in the chat? Thank you very much, Danny. I really appreciate that. Welcome, everyone who was lucky enough to get gifted a sub. Lucio, I know. We're breaking it down. Give us some time. But thank you very, very much. You mad man. You mad lad. Oh, look at all those happy rocks. Look at all the happy. You guys. You guys are making me speechless. I don't know what to say. My voice is cracking. I need some beverage. Hold on. Break for beverage. Your dad's hard to shop for too? Because he's got everything? Maybe that's just a dad thing. Is that just a dad thing? That dads are hard to shop for? Because I've always had that problem. Get some beverage. I got some beverage. I got some. I got my cup. Full of some lovely water. But seriously, Danny, I know I said thank you a bunch, but... Oh, Danny! I'm not even done thanking you the first time, and you already come in with another gifted sub to Crazy. Danny, thank you very, very much. And Danny, you are the reason I have now hit... I think it's official. I don't know if the screen updated. Let's see, let's go over here. Does that say 100? Does that say 100 there? It is. It's 100. 100 of 100. Danny, thank you very much for pushing me over to the sub goal for 100 subs. You guys are absolutely insane. We're gonna have to do something special now. We're gonna have to do something special for 100. We're going 100 now. You can feel it. The hype. Thank you very much, Danny. I have no words. I did have a sub goal. I don't really bring it up much. I don't really like to talk about it, and really, it's not much of a sub goal per se. It's like not like a hard goal. It's just I figured I'd have one just to always be striving for something, right? Should always be working towards something in life, whether it be a small goal, a big goal. Tex, oh my goodness, you guys. Lucio's gonna get tired. You're gonna wear out Lucio. Tex, thank you very much for the 2 months in a row. Keep enjoying that happy rock. Oh my goodness. We're over the goal now. We're shattering goals. We're shattering records. So much happiness. So many happy rocks. But yeah, I've already got something sort of planned for, I was thinking if I ever hit that goal and Danny comes in, smashes the goal, now I'm gonna have to do something special. So, so keep an eye out for any announcements. Also, anyone who is lucky enough to be gifted a sub, we do have a sub-only Discord. So if you got your Twitch linked to your Discord, just hit up that connections page in your settings and you can join us. It should be on the list there now that you're a sub. MP coming in with more happy rocks. So many happy rocks. Goal reached. Everyone go home. We're done. We're done here. Awesome. Okay. All right. Back to the city. Oh my goodness. I feel like we need to put in a giant rock now because we have so many happy rocks. Where's rocks? I don't even know what this game is anymore. Where's the big rocks? Big rocks. We need a big old rock. We need even bigger. What's the biggest rock? We need a mountain. That's how big this rock needs to be. We're gonna put a mountain in. Bam, that's where it lives. We're gonna get some more little guys. Just a park of just rocks. That's just the entire city. The entire city is just rocks. Get some of these guys. The little babies all celebrating the festivities of all the happiness. Oh, look at that little baby. He needs a chaperone. We'll give him a big bro. Get a couple more of these large guys back here. Maybe these guys are hanging out together. And then last but not least, to bring it all home, maybe even just a couple giant redwoods. Because we got a tall rock out here, got the tall mountain, so we're gonna need some tall trees with it. I love it. Oh, I love it. That roundabout is now officially complete. Put in a giant Danny. Just a statue of Danny. Danny, do you have a statue of yourself on the Steam Workshop? Because I'll put it in. There you are, MP. Welcome back. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen that many numbers behind your name, MP. I did say I didn't want a Discord Lone Grin, but everyone was so persistent, they broke me. So the Discord is kind of like my holiday gift to all the subscribers of the channel. All right, first person view. We do have the first person view. We can get in there. Oh yes. Can we actually, hold on, there's a hole in this rock. Can we go in the hole? Oh my, oh, we're in the rock! It's the coziest spot in the city. We're in it. We did it. Maximum chill accomplished. It's where Krampus lives. It is kind of like a mountainy rock, so it is kind of... Maybe Krampus does live in there. That looks pretty cool. I love the contrast of it. How there's giant rock, but then also giant buildings right behind it, right? It looks really good. 24-hour stream? Oh no, I don't think I could do a 24-hour stream. My sleep schedule is bad enough already. I think it would kill me. Uncle Elias, how you doing? Before the bears come back, right? The vengeful bears. You gotta watch out for those. Oh, we do need to put some power out here for these guys. I'm gonna do some wind turbines. I feel like that is appropriate given that these are farms. So they are gonna serve a purpose, but I am gonna put a couple extras, mainly just for style, right? Just to have a nice little bit of wind power out here. I think that's pretty cool looking. Maybe even we'll put in some of the water towers again, because we are putting them all on one spot. Where are our water towers? They are down here. We've got 6 of them. So maybe the next one we need, we'll put it in the new farmland. Are any trucks even coming down here? We put in these farms. No one's even using them. Oh no, we got some coming. Here they come. Let's grab them. Let's grab them. Let's see that roundabout from ground level. That's pretty cool. I like the bridge. That slope could maybe be a little smoother, but not bad. Not too shabby. We do also have a little bit of residential demand, which is excellent because we can keep zoning it down here and get us closer to that 19,000. That's copy. Just want to get rid of these trees since we're going to be putting buildings in. Don't need those trees. Yeah, you can see it keeps the trees even though things are built here. Like, look at all those trees. We don't need to be wasting the computer power on those trees if you're not going to be able to see them, right? You're dozing. Have a fantastic night, Professional. Get some good rest. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Okay, that looks good. Nice and clean in there. I may put some trees in here just to sort of give the cemetery some privacy, but for now, that will do. We have that zoning up. Farmland looking good. I may build down here. Maybe this could be another little neighborhood. Maybe this could even be Green City style. Look what Danny gave you. Danny just giving out rocks. Just got a box full of rocks. And he's just tossing them at people. Making everyone's day. Nice. How are we doing on services? Power, excellent. Water, good. Garbage, Not bad. Could be better. Could be a little better. Not bad. Then we have healthcare, which actually this area doesn't have a lot in the way of healthcare. And why is that? Why did we let that happen? Let's put in a medical clinic down on that space. We'll put in, oh, you know what? Let's put in a sauna. We don't have a sauna. Put a sauna right on that corner. And we're going to come in here with the Move It mod. Just to make that sort of line up with the road. Just because I think that looks good. If we do something like that. Maybe we'll even put a little parking in there as well. We have just little guys. Then we have somewhat larger guys. I think we'll go with the somewhat larger guy for this one. Again, turn it just a bit. I think that looks good. And then we do have a pathway there, but we have a little bit of an open spot in here as well. So why not just a little more pathway? Be mindful not to accidentally get rid of any zoning, and there we go. That should be good right in there. Oh, Noodle found the roll command. I'm glad to see it's working. Thank you for testing it, Noodle. I actually forgot I made that. I made that after last stream. Did you win? I don't know. What were you rolling for? Was it a perception roll? Was it an attack roll? What are you rolling? You rolled to attack Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay, what's your armor class, Tay-Tay? It's probably above 10. As long as Tay-Tay's got like leather armor, that's at least 11. So I'm gonna say that probably misses, Noodle. I'm sorry. There we go. That looks cool. That looks good. I do want to, because these are houses, right? Yeah. I want to put a little something to separate. Oh no. Well, rip. That's okay. Just gives us more room. I'm actually okay with it. I didn't do that. They chose to move. All right. You roll to bless the city. Ooh, Villavis. Villavis has just cursed the city. That's what it is. It's okay. It's okay, Villavis. You tried. You tried your best. Alright, but let's do something in here. I don't want to do a fence, although a fence would be fine. I actually want to come in here with some city park props. Oh, and what's this guy? Oh, did we unlock? Oh, we've got the trampoline park? When did we unlock that? Gotta put that in. But I want to come down with some snowy hedges, right? I think snowy hedges look kind of cool. You roll to undo the curse. Oh, now it's just getting worse. The curse gets worse. I think that's really cool. Needs a hot dog stand. Maybe put a hot dog stand somewhere around here, because this is a commercial area over this space. So maybe what we'll do is actually make like a little custom plaza, right? I would be okay with that. Oh, there goes our tree. Tree, come back to me. There you go. So we'll copy these guys. We'll move them a little closer. Then we'll copy them. Paste them on this side. I just think that looks awesome, right? Crazy with a roll of 18 for a Kamehameha. I think that might hit. Your armor class is being stoned and watching Freddie Mercury biopic with your mom. There you go. That's at least an 11, I would say. Roll to dodge. You don't roll to dodge, Noodle. A dodge is an action that you take on your turn. You don't roll for that. At least get the rules right, Noodle. Come on. Roll for times 2 damage. That's not how it works, Donut. Guys are abusing the rules. Coming down here, nice little hedge. Maybe an extra one, so we can just make them all nice and snug. Oh, I love that. Love that little hedge. Let's get in there. Let's check it. Roll to abuse the rules. Oh, there you go. You only got a 9. Oh, that's awesome. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, you only got a 12. You only got a 12, crazy. I've got a... Let's see, where's my latest character sheet? I think my armor class is 18, 20 if I have a shield, so... Feels bad. Now, we did say maybe like a little hot dog stand or something. So let's actually come in here with... Do we want to put down an actual plaza and then work around it? Because we got this guy, the statue. And I do love that statue. We've been using it quite a lot in the city. It does have the hedges, so it does sort of match. And maybe what we'll actually do is put this on the corner over here. Right, like so. You got a crit. There you go. Is that the first crit? Popey, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Popey, another fantastic streamer. If you guys aren't following Popey, you guys might know him. We have rated him in the past. Go hit him with a follow. Especially if you're awake when normal people in the United States are sleeping. Alright, can we do a pathway coming in here? We could. Let's get rid of that guy. And then we'll have those turned down there as well. I think that'll look cool. Just organize Christmas stuff with the family. They're very, very nice. I still need to get some Christmas stuff in order for myself as well. But the holidays are right around the corner. It's kind of insane how close the holidays are. And I was just thinking, there's only like 2.5 weeks left in the year, which is crazy to think. And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for it to be a new year, right? Normal people with their sunlight and daytime antics. How you doing, Pox? Pox gets it. just gonna put a little extra path in here, just to make this side a little wider. Like that, so it's sort of path width going in there. So that way I can put even more of these little guys. Ooh. You've vanished. There you are. Come back to me, shrub. That is phenomenal. I love these little hedges. Perhaps a little too much, but I feel like that's not possible. Come and visit on the 18th, right? It's like, oh, that's what, 1-2 weeks away? And that's, oh wait, no, that's like 4 days. It's ridiculous. Xmas Rock. For a second I thought that said X-Men Rock. And I was like, I don't know, you can make an X-Man Rock. You can make a DC Universe Rock. Or no, Marvel Universe. DC, what am I talking about? I always forget the X-Men are in the Marvel Universe because, well, technically they're not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because of Fox. Isn't it Fox that owns the X-Men rights? Not bad. Thanks. Trying to lurk. Oh. Thanks, you getting called out alert? Oh, did someone hit you with a rock? I apologize for that, thanks. I always tell chat, don't hit lurkers with rocks. It's not nice. It's not kind. But hope you're doing well, thanks. Is it Fox or Sony? I think Sony owns, or they owned, I don't know if they still own, Spider-Man. And I think it's 20th Century Fox that owns X-Men? Isn't that right? I don't know. Disney owns Lucas. Everything, can we just say everything's owned by Disney? The world is owned by Disney. Let's get over it, right? Let's all come to terms. The corpse of Walt Disney owns everything in the world. They recently bought Fox? Interesting. I don't know if I heard about that. Do you think I can get one more right in there to connect? Oh, I can. Oh, no, I can't. I lied. Hey, I don't know if I like that. We'll just have that go to there then. We'll go to there and then we'll just hide it with a tree. Because that's the way you do it. That is the way you do it. I may even put a hedge bit here. Is that overkill with the hedges? If I like hedge off an area? I mean, it probably is, but I'm gonna do it regardless. I love hedges so much you could call me a hedgehog. Thank you. Thank you. Disney's 52.4 billion agreement to buy 21st Century's Fox Entertainment assets. That is insane. Oh, you know what? I did hear about that. I did hear that. So, like, the only thing Fox has is, like, their news stations, isn't it? Like, they just sold all the entertainment stuff. Now that you mention that, that does sound familiar. a good chunk of, I mean, it's not bad. I guess I'd be okay with 52.4 billion. I guess I wouldn't complain. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Now we do need a big old tree in there. Can we get a bigger tree? Can we get a bigger tree? Or is that the biggest? That's the big boy. Right there. How come people keep leaving the city? It's probably just people dying. To be honest. We do have a little bit of demand, so let's keep zoning. It also might be people growing up and moving out of the city. 2,700 rockstone. You guys, rock throwing maniacs. Hopefully they treat it better than Fox ever did. I mean, I feel like Fox did an okay job. I didn't think they did terrible. Because especially, like, the first couple X-Men movies that came out way back when, like, those kind of, like, started, maybe they were a little before the whole superhero trend, but they were, like, it was like, oh, you can make a cool superhero movie. That's not bad. Now with alright, Fantastic Four. I forgot those existed. You got a point. You got a point there. Those were just off the radar. Roll for good Fantastic Four movie. 14, interesting. I'd expect it to be lower. Iron Man was definitely like the first front runner into like, hey, these can be gigantic blockbusters that everyone goes crazy over. But I mean, I like the first X-Men. There wasn't anything too terrible about it, except for the one Storm quote, which was like the worst quote in the world. The dice hath spoken. Alright, what was I working on over here? I was doing this little area, which looks pretty good. Maybe a couple of the little guys. Those aren't too bad. These guys, though, I just love these. They look so, like, fluffy, right? They're fluffy and cozy and everything that we want. Hey, can I get a small guy? A little guy? An even smaller guy? Where's my baby? I wish I could choose exactly what size rock. Oh, is that the one? Is that the one I want? Just putting down all these rocks. Yeah, I guess that's the one I want. Alright. The game has decided. That is the size. We get no smaller than that. Ooh, right in there. The rock pile. Like X-Men series up to Days of Future Past. I don't think I ever actually saw that one. I didn't see any of like the newer X-Men movies. I saw like the original trilogy. Did they make another one after that? With those same people? I don't know. I don't even remember. Oh! Why is everyone unhappy? Our team lose? I think they did. The Storm quote. You don't know the Storm quote, Noodle? When she's electrocuting Toad? And she goes, you know what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. It's just like the most ridiculous, like, what? What did she just say? Did she just really say that? Wow, right? It's just like, you like, who wrote that? Who wrote that and then who who not only who wrote that, but who proofread the script and was like, that's cool, that's good, I like that. That's what I'd say. It's the best quote ever. I mean, it was certainly memorable. I remember it. So I guess it kind of, you know, achieved its goal, right? You want a movie to be memorable. It's one of those things is, you know, even as bad publicity, even, you know, it's still publicity. It's still good. Also, I cannot say the word publicity for some reason today. Oh, I love this. I love these little bits. So he owns 1,000 Marvel characters? That's too many Marvel characters. Maybe we'll just pave all this. You know what I'm actually going to do in this spot? Take a little pavement. Boop, put you in there. Flip you around. So that's nice and square. And then we'll take some of these guys, wherever it is. These guys. Oh, that looks really cool. It's like cobblestone. I want this to line up with that. Cool. Actually, I really want it to line up with the road, don't I? Is that lined up? That's pretty close. Now we're talking. Do a little copy, do a little paste. Boop. And boop. Yeah. Little plaza. How you do the copy and paste? It is using the Move It mod. When you have something selected, if you come over to here to the second to last button right next to the bulldoze, you get the little squares, you hit copy, and everything that's selected, you will then just be able to paste up. And you can use it on roads, buildings, trees, props, all that stuff. Been wanting something like that for years? Well, there you go. You got it now. Gonna miss the Stan Lee cameos. Oh, how you doing, Post? The pleblicity? You're making fun of my speech impediment, and I can't even say speech impediment is really a hard thing to say if you have a speech impediment. It's like they're trolling somebody. Disappointing Salad coming in with the 35 bits, filling that cup up and using the hashtag charity. Thank you for that, Salad. How are you doing? Thank you for using the hashtag. And guys, nice time for a reminder, if you don't know, now through the 27th of December, if you cheer, whether it be here on this channel or anywhere else on Twitch, make sure you add the hashtag charity in the message to help give. Twitch is giving 20 cents per 100 bits to the direct relief. So helping a good cause at no extra cost. Try saying lisp with a lisp, right? So the English language is just it was just made by a bunch of trolls, right? Bleeb Lancer Blablask. I'm changing my Twitch username to Bleeb Lancer Blablaska. That is happening. Let's get a little fountain. Where's my little fountains at? We've got fountains somewhere. There's my big old fountain. Put you right smack dab in the center. Glad to hear you're doing fantastic, Sab. Glad you can join us. And then we did want some of the foodies, right? Wanted a little grill, perhaps, down here. Actually, let's put in one of these little like food tents, and then the grill. Actually, that says soda pop. That doesn't say grill. Didn't this say grill before? Do I not have the grill? Wait, there is a grill one. That's a different one. That's in here, I think. Maybe, maybe not. I could be wrong. There's the grill. That's what we want. Next to the soda pop, so they have a beverage to go with the food. Then we can do a little newsstands as well. Oh, newsstand, come back to me. Nope, that's not the newsstand. Just want that tiny little prop. It's the tiniest little boy. There we go. Make sure we keep those hedges. There we go. That looks good. Anyone think the makers of City Skylines should make a The Sims competitor? That would be interesting. I've never played I haven't played a Sims games in years though, so. MP coming in with the 100 bits. Slam it in that cup. And using the hashtag charity. Thank you very much, MP. Just filling that cup up. You guys just going crazy with the generosity today. I thought last stream you guys were being super generous. You're blowing me out of the water. Oh, we got IKEA stairs. Oh, that's actually... How could I use these? How could I use my IKEA stairs? MP coming in hot. Coming in hot with that bit. Slamming it down. Alright, we want some picnic tables. That's what I want. And do we want to go with like these kind? The long tables? I feel like more rounded tables would be more appropriate for the area, like these guys. Yeah. Oh, MP! 45 bits, that cup overflowing yet? That cup is max capacity. Thank you very much, MP. The cup can't take anymore. I had to get a new cup from last time. Alright, that's ugly. That's ugly, but we'll do our best. That's not bad. Oh, salad! Oh, there goes all there goes all those bits. I think most of them stay in the cup though. Gonna need a bigger bit. Thank you very much, salad, for the 100 bits. And MP, salad comes in, drops some bits, clears space in the cup. MP immediately coming in with the 45 bits, filling it back up. It's a cup war. Will the cup remain full, or will it be slammed empty? It's teamwork. And it's all helping a good cause, because you guys are using that hashtag charity. So I love it. And MP's out. It's okay, MP. You've done enough. You've done enough. But I appreciate it. I appreciate all you do. Yeah, that's not bad. Little place to sit, rest those feet. And we'll put a little light post in there. Boop. You served the cup well. Round 1, begin. The battle continues. The battle rages on. Another day. That is spectacular. Could we do anything else on this side? We did the fountain. We could do like a statue. I think we have one of those. We could do a pavilion. Pavilions are kind of cool, but I feel like that's kind of an odd place for that. I feel like they'd be more in a grassy area, not a paved area. But maybe not. That kind of has a cool look to it. Let's just say, let's drop that down. You know what? I think I like it. I think I do like it. I think I like it. And maybe if we added... Would it actually let me put some bushes in there? Oh, yes it would. That doesn't work. What about the little bushes? Do they have skating rinks in the game? There are a couple base snowfall ice skating options. Let's see, let's check them out. So in just the DLC alone, you've got the skating rink, you've got things like the curling parks, there is a hockey rink as well, and then I did go on the workshop and I think I got this hockey rink. That one? Or is that the base one? That might be the base one. I got... I know I put hockey rink. This is our hockey rink. So there are some things on the workshop that you can get as well. This one has the Tax Cat logo. official mascot of our tax days. And then I do also have a frozen pond, but I don't think we actually put that in the city yet. Okay, that looks good. Would that be weird if we put trees in? Because I know it's paved. We would need a little planter spot. But I don't have that. Feels bad, man. But if we did like a conifer, you wouldn't even really be able to tell that there's no planted spot in there, right? Just put a couple trees on the corners, maybe even one down here. Nah, that's a little too busy out there. I think that's perfect. Hey, the Meadow Orchard, our new farmland, is now level 2. We have the bakery now. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Yeah, I really like that. How do I do intersection conversions? Oh, like interchanges, you mean? So this is the first interchange we made in the city. It's a DDI. And eventually we're hoping to build on this side. Until then, it's not really fully functional. But I typically just try to make something a little more custom. We've got some trumpets in here. This one's actually really cool because it's got some tunnels. But we shake it up. We do a little bit of something different every time sometimes. So down here we made like this cool little... it's not really a clover leaf. I don't even know what you'd call this. Just the lot of circular bits. The bow tie, I think, is what I kind of refer to this as. But that's pretty cool. This city, we do a lot of roundabouts in. We're doing a lot of those. So, trying to incorporate those as much as possible. But, yeah, just experimenting. Trying new things, trying new interchanges. The workshop also has some fantastic interchanges as well. So, if you don't like making your own. How's the Eiffel Tower coming? Oh, we're still working on it. We still have not returned to the Eiffel Tower city. But, you know, you never know. Maybe between this city and the next city, maybe we'll go back. Don't pack the city, everything's spread out. It depends on the city. Every city I like to do a little different. The downtowns I definitely pack a little more. The low density areas I like to keep them a little spread out, give them some space, maybe some backyards. And then I do hope to sort of make our way up the mountain, and that's probably going to be very spaced out up there. So looking forward to building that. Extenian and Moga, how you guys doing? Why is this so awesome? Why is what so awesome? What's so awesome, Extenian? Is it something I did? It can't be something I did. I'm gonna back this up a little more even. Maybe another 10 units. Because if we actually do that, we could go 10, down 1, 10, down 1, and then 10 and down 1. Just to make it a little smoother. How do I do parking lots? So how do I build them, or just like my thought process behind them? Because these guys, some are from the workshop.
Oh, let's break it.
This guy in particular. Danny! Danny, again with a gifted sub. Danny, you're the mad lad. That's all I can say. Thank you very much for gifting a sub to Extenian. Extenian, I think that's 7 months in a row of gifted subs. We're close to it. But enjoy those happy rocks. Enjoy that golden rock. And thank you very much, Danny. But the parking lots, they're just ploppables. They're basically like parks. There's a bunch in the workshop if you just search parking lots. You can also make them in the content creator, these little like 4x3 guys. I made those. And they're not really that hard. They're basically just a square of pavement. 7 gift subs, right? It's almost... Who are you like gotta deal with that you're getting this many gifted subs? Alright, what are we doing? We're looking at the parking lots. And... that's right, we finished our little area out here. I do love that. I love all those. I just love these hedges. I don't know why I love that so much. Just like being able to walk through there and be like, oh look, we're like almost in a hedge maze. With how cool it is, right? Oh, and there's the big unicorn statue. That's right, it's a unicorn. And you come over here. Nice little plaza. Get some soda pop. Something at the grill. Hang out in the little gazebo. I love it. Any mods that are 100% necessary? Yeah, the Move It mod, I would say, definitely is just... It fixes so many problems. Traffic Manager is good if you like messing with traffic. But Move It mod, I would definitely say, at the top of the list. For sure. Because that's what allows me to like be able to put these little roads in and have them have that like slight curve. Normally it'd probably put it in like that, but because we have the Move It mod, we can squeeze it in there. Just make it, just put a little polish on everything you build, which is fantastic. Also, I love these tunnels. Can we appreciate these tunnels for a second? Because I love it. Yeah, Move It mod lets you literally move anything. So if you want to move a road, you can either grab it by the node and just like wiggle it around. You can adjust the curves in it. You can move buildings, you can move trees, rocks. If you can think of it, you can move it. So it's excellent. Also, the game did not like me wiggling that road around that much. I'm sorry, game. I apologize. Is it time to continue up the mountain? It might be. We have a little bit of demand, although we do have some spots down here potentially for more residential. 20 gigs of workshop stuff? Ooh, that is a lot. Yeah, I try to not use the workshop as much as some people do. Not because I don't think it's got bad stuff in it or anything, because I love everything I've gotten off of the workshop, but that's kind of the problem, is that if I start doing that, if I start being like, oh, I'll just get this off the workshop and this off the workshop, I would be in that predicament as well, where I just have a million things. So I try to restrain myself. I try to do it as best as possible. A little more residential in here. Let's take the zoning off of this guy. Takes you 10 to 20 minutes just to load into the game. Ooh. If it takes me longer than like 2 minutes, I get frustrated and impatient. That's just because I'm an impatient person, though. That would be the reasoning behind that. I'd love to see the mountainside town. I definitely plan on doing some mountainside stuff. So it'll happen eventually. It's just a matter of when, pretty much. Do I have precision engineering? I do not. And that's just because I like to keep it to as few mods as possible, but a lot of people do use that with the Move It mod. Oh yeah, trying to build on a mountain. And anything that's not like a perfectly flat area definitely not necessarily restricts your way of building, but it allows you to sort of get a little creative with it, right? Normally where you might just draw a straight road, you put in some curves. Kind of like this guy right here, how we have this windy road, because that's following the terrain, right? That's how we put that guy in. It just follows the contour lines. And hopefully we'll get that going somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but, you know, somewhere. This is a DLC map? This is actually a workshop map. What are my thoughts on the industry DLC? I love the industry DLC. We don't have a proper example of the farms and how cool they can be. This is pretty cool, but if you're not playing on a snow map and you have the industry farms, they look beautiful, and they're something I've always wanted in City Skylines. We do have a gigantic forest area out here, which I think burned down recently, but that's nothing new. And it's looking pretty good. It's my achievement progress on this game. On the Xbox, I've got most of them. On Steam, let's check. On Steam, I have 40 out of 97. I have way more on Xbox. In fact, I got some on Xbox earlier today for the 12 days of achievement hunting. I do usually go for more clean energy, clean ways of dealing with garbage and whatnot. Just keeping the city clean, just because it looks better. Right. Also, we're going to get rid of all of this now that we have the proper farms out there. We don't need you anymore. I forgot to put silos down there. I just realized that. I got to put those in. Now that those are gone, let's come down here. Maybe that's issue. Oh, and you also have things like the flour mill, the cattle shed. There's those silos that we wanted. Put a couple in there. Sunshine, how are you doing? Haven't gotten the Industries DLC. Seems too micromanagey for you. It definitely, if you want to use it in terms of like making the most profit and stuff, it definitely would take some learning. Personally, I use it more for aesthetics. I don't really care about the how the workings of it. I mean, I want to, you know, have a city that's not in debt, but it's not like a life or death thing. Going to bed soon. Gonna drag Fangs along with you. Okay, that's good. That is good. I am gonna put a little bit of dirt path back here, almost like it leads up to those silos. Looks pretty cool. And then what else did we have? Because we unlocked a few things. The cattle shed, the small barn. I think those are good things to have. I want to put a cattle shed down by the cattle. I think that makes sense. And maybe even a small barn next to that guy. Ooh, small barn. Again, a little more dirt path just to sort of fill that up. That looks pretty good. We're getting a little bit of a farmland finally. Do I do custom houses? I do not. I don't do any of the custom things. I do use the DLC different district styles, so that's how I sort of like pick and choose what kind of housing we get, but nothing too intricate in terms of deciding. How's traffic doing? 86? Not bad. Not too bad. All right, we have a tile. I really want the mountain because it's the mountain, and it's just that's where we're going. That's where we want to be. But we have options, because this would be good. Getting highway, we can continue expanding the downtown over to the west. This one would be good because then I could fix that and finish building in that space. We could do up here, start getting closer to the ore industry. Continue that little neighborhood. We've got a lot of choices. Because we're gonna need spots. See, I'm thinking the western one. Because we're going to need spots for high-density housing. As much as I want to continue up the mountain, we're not going to get a lot of population, so we're not going to be hitting those milestones. Because after 19,000, we got to get to 30,000, and that's a lot of people. So I'm thinking the west one. And we also get trains with that one, so that's kind of cool. Just use the 81 tiles mod. We do turn on the 81 tiles, but I like to go through the normal progression of the milestones, and then once we get up all 9 tiles and all the milestones, then I turn on 81 tiles, and then we go crazy with buying all the tiles. But until then, it's a little strategic the way we build. I think I'm going to go with that one, $12,000. Yeah, the bottom right one's 90% water, so that's not going to help for the population. We could terraform away and get land in there. So we could do that if we wanted to, but I'm going to go with the west one. I'm deciding. We got like a Tetris piece shaped city now. Yeah, and that's just gonna do so many good things for this city. I can already feel it. We'll have that going out. Ooh, that's right. We have the ledge. Because did we flatten that, or was that normally like that? I guess that was normally like that. Yeah, because that was outside of the city limits. What's the plan for tourism? I'm not sure yet. I haven't really thought about tourism. Or perhaps like that'll be on the mountain. It'll be like almost like a skiing or ski snowboard mountain type deal, right? Alright, let's go with some terraforming tools. And keep this flat just a little bit longer. But I don't want to mess with the cliffside here. I actually want to keep that cliffside. So if we do something like that. Have it go to there. It's going to be wild. But trust me. And curving. Happy little red light district. See, I don't mind that. Do I have any policies? We do have some smoke detector policies on our industry, just because it does burn down quite a bit. But other than that, I don't think we have any other policies. Now, we do need a little more garbage. Some more garbage. Oh, and that's actually because you guys don't have power anymore. That's my bad. There you go. Okay, I'm liking this. This is all going to become flat. Oh, yes, perfect. keep the hill. Yeah, that'll all become flat. Kioya, welcome. The party can now officially start. What add-on is that? What add-on is which one? I apologize. Okay, get that going. In there. Oh, for moving the roads, like adjusting the levels? Yes, that is the movement mod. A lot of things you can do with the movement mod. It's more than just moving roads for sure. Even though it is called the movement mod. Alright, we're going to flatten this area because we're going to put a roundabout here. So make sure there's a nice little cutout circle. And I do want to make this cliff very predominant. So drag these in, and you can see all that rock coming forward. And actually, if we bring it all the way up to the road, it'll be even more pronounced. So it doesn't need to be perfect. Just want to do something like that. Little cliffs up there. The looming cliffs, right? They're so good. Alright, that's gonna go to there. And those are not parallel, is what I'm learning. And that's making me angry. How is that not parallel? Is it the terrain? Oh game, why do you do this to me? That's okay, because we're putting the curve in, right? There we go. That's what we want. OCD stress inbound. It's okay. We don't need to worry about it. It'll be fine. Until we start filling up the middle bit, and then it's gonna bother me. Cause that's good there. I think it's this road that's wrong. You know what? No, I need to make it perfect. You are right, Pox. It is gonna bug me forever if I don't make it perfect. Alright, we're gonna go 20 and 20. That'll come straight down. And then this is supposed to connect into there. Oh, that works. We'll blame the terrain on that. That's what we'll do. We'll blame the terrain. So you can make proper off-ramps more of a shape of a V than a curved V? Yes, you can definitely do that. Highway ramps is where the movement mod shines, especially when I'm using it. Okay, big old roundabout. Actually, do we want to make this a roundabout? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this a Josh about. The return of the Josh about. Because I've been spending my time at work figuring out what the heck I did to make the Josh about. So I'm gonna test myself and try to make it work. So thank you very much for the follow. Oh, earthquake! Earthquake coming. Oh, that is. Oh, that's the downtown. That is the downtown. Well, let's use this guy. It's kicking off. No, that's not. How do I evacuate? Evacuate! Evacuate! Get ready, chat. Get your F's ready. Because it's about to go down. Oh, we're so close to hitting the next milestone, too. I build the city on rock and roll. Now, apparently I built it on a fault line, is what I've done. Oh, Villavis rolled a 4. Rolled to survive earthquake. Hold on, I gotta do it. I'm the mayor. I need to roll. Roll. Sunshine stole my roll. I got swiped. There we go. Roll. It broke. All right. Apparently, I can't roll. I'm not allowed to roll. One more time. Nobody else roll. There we go. I got 16. We're gonna do okay. We're gonna do it okay. When the streamer hits the cooldown, right? Shouldn't there be like a way I don't get the cooldown? What's the roll between 1 and 20? Like a D20. Oh, that is... Oh, this is gonna hurt so bad. Even a little guy. What's gonna happen? What is gonna happen? That's why these hills are here. This is the meeting point of the tectonic plates. The continental divide is right here in the city. Oh, it's happening! Oh, there goes the university!
Earthquake is occurring. Don't panic and wait for help if you are in
Panic!
the area.
Definitely panic! Oh my god. Oh, it's the tragedy. Oh, please don't hit the stadiums. Please don't hit the stadiums. Oh goodness. Oh, it's getting closer. Oh, it's so close to the stadiums. Those stadiums are expensive. All right, I think the stadium survived. Okay, we're cool. All right, minimal damage. I think it was mostly office buildings. We lost a lot of power. Let's make sure you guys still have power. Not bad. All right, now we can do the oh no. 7 disasters. Good thing I rolled that 16, right? It saved the stadiums. All right, not too bad. You know what? Not too bad. Let's get in there. Let's look at a couple roads getting demolished. The school definitely got obliterated. The hockey team is still practicing. The dedication of these students in an earthquake to work on their wrist shot. Hockey is life. Hockey is life. You know what? That actually hit a pretty ideal spot. Oh, we're definitely leaving the earthquake scar. We're definitely leaving that. I was actually kind of hoping for an earthquake just because it would be something cool. Because, you know, we got the sinkholes still, right? That one, and then a little baby sinkhole. We've got a giant fire starting. Perfect. Taking advantage of the earthquake as a distraction. Now, I think we need the road maintenance building. But didn't we put one down? We did put one down. Look at that. I'm smart. Don't worry about the fires. Don't worry about the fires. Now we can rebuild, though. We can rebuild. We can make it better. So have that. Oh, that's not the right kind of road. Richard is a jerk. I'm glad you're finally seeing that. Just raise it up a little bit so I can go across here. So that's now a bridge. And what else do we have? I think this was a connection here, but I don't think we're going to do that because there's a giant thing. Do I have an auto bulldoze? I do not. Without any mods, the abandoned buildings will actually automatically bulldoze and rebuild after I think it's 2 weeks of in-game time. So really you don't need one. That's really just for like people who are impatient. In my opinion. But also because we have the disaster response unit and whatnot, they're actually going to be searching these buildings. So you can see like this one here. We can rebuild and then poof, it's right back. See? Like nothing ever happened. The roads we do need to fix, I think. How do I fix a road? Do I just have to upgrade it? Sunshine coming in with the 100 bits, blowing up that cup a little bit. And using the hashtag charity for the Survivor Fund. Sunshine, thank you very much. The city of Frostridge thanks you for your contribution. But thank you very much, Sunshine. Alright, I guess we can release the citizens. And also, let's see the after action report. Let's see. So, 369 citizens tragically lost their lives in the earthquake. Not terrible in a city of almost 20,000 people. 46 buildings were destroyed. Almost 3,000 meters of road. 27 buildings caught on fire. And 32 trees caught on fire. Can we get a moment of silence for those lost? BK, thank you very much for the follow. All right, everyone's going home. Oh, I'm glad everyone's okay. All right, so that is gonna just stay normal road. I think this was actually connected here. That can stay connected as well. We do need to put our extra path back in. Because that got moved around. Oh, what happened here? Oh, was there actually a road? That was actually a road there. That's what that was. That's what that was. No, that wasn't a road. What was that? Oh, I think that was a pathway. The red pathway. Oh. So many guidelines. There we go. That's what it was. So that goes all the way down to there. And then we did have a bit of pavement in there to fill that up. Something like that. I think. We'll see. We'll see what happens when they rebuild. Because that's all going to be commercial. These guys can rebuild. Was that a service or is that just a building? Yeah, so those guys are going to rebuild. Enjoy your lurk, King. How do you do the themes? So the way you can determine a theme for a district is you come to the districts tool, you draw a little district, and then if you have the themes, which are mostly from the DLCs, but things like industry specialization is a very common one that I use. Say we want it to be a forest industry, you come in here to the second tab, and then you click on the district, and you see that little green tree icon there. So that's determining that everything that builds within this district is going to be that style of building. And then the same works for like leisure. You got the little leisure icon, IT cluster for offices, green cities, all that good stuff. Very, very easy. Spazzy, how are you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you around here, feels like. Haven't forgotten about your favorite voice with the best rocks in the business. I appreciate those kind words, Spazzy. We're doing good. We're just doing some building. We did just have an earthquake, which is sad. And that's actually supposed to be one-way road. Actually, was this never one-way road? I think it was never one-way road. My bad. Repair those guys. Repair that. Repair all those roads. Yeah, you do have to do it manually. Have a good night, MP. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Get some good rest, some good sleeps. Ooh, that goes right through the campus, doesn't it? Damien, thank you very much for the host. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, the tsunami was the worst, and also the earliest, or one of the earliest. That was pretty devastating, but you know, we survived. We got through it. So this city can handle anything. There you are, Damien. How you doing? welcome to the stream. Thank you again for the host. I appreciate that. Are you guys playing some cities this evening as well? Doing some fun things? Okay, we're using the pathway, and I am going to elevate it so it goes over that little canyon in there. And I hate to say I called it, but I kind of did, because I said on Twitter, I said, is our city going to be a grand city or is it going to be a Grand Canyon? Not quite a Grand Canyon, but we do have an earthquake rupture. City is doomed. Oh no. Alright, that needs to rebuild. We gotta put our pathway back. I have to rebuild everything. That's okay. Make it nice and shiny again. And that didn't connect. That was just some pathway. If I recall. Was that a red pathway as well? I'm going to make it a red pathway. Regardless. Just because I can. Mattis Mal, how are you doing? Playing some Street Fighter, very nice. Glad we could be your background noise. Hopefully you're doing well. Have a good night, Damien. Get some good rest. I appreciate the host as always. And guys, if you're not following Damien, Damien's also a City Skylines streamer here on the Twitch. Okay, so get a little bridge going over there. Going back there. I think this used to connect to there, if I'm not mistaken. Now it's going to go into there? No, maybe it didn't connect to there. I can't remember. I don't think it did. Miss a lot of streams now because you're in bed by 8:30. Yes, we're a lot later than usual, Spaz. But you know, I'm glad you can join us when you can. Oogly Guy, thank you very much for the host. Connect to the corner. I was thinking that. I was thinking maybe connecting that corner, but maybe not. Because we do still have this. That's going to bring them down to the main road, right? That's going to bring them here. Oh, turn that off. So theoretically, if they were coming to the main road, they'd take that one. And this is for more in the back area here. So on this side of the main road. So I'm actually okay with that. A walking path through the crater? I don't know if it's big enough for a walking path through it. But I like the idea. I do like the idea of walking paths going around it. And actually over here, I'm going to have it go over it. Oh, everything gets just demolished. Are you going to rebuild or not? Oh, because you need the road fixed. That's why. That's what you're waiting for. Alright, all the roads I think are fixed now.
Hello, hello.
This, I think, can just continue. Do we want to make that? Yeah, you know what? We'll make it a little bridge. We'll do it. Twilight Knight, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, well, tiny bridge. Boop. And boop. Continuing down to there again. That way that can be nice and level. Yeah. And then our zonable pathway that we have in this area. Why can I never find it? Because it's in roads. I always want to look in pathways, but it's not. It's technically a road. It's gonna go into there. Then down to here. And then right back into there. Once again, keeping that nice and level. Maybe even raising it up slightly. I like that. This is actually where our tennis courts used to be. So, rip the tennis courts. I think instead of the tennis courts, we're gonna need... Is that too on the nose to have a Plaza of the Dead? Helicopter Park. Taco Bell. We'll put a Taco Bell in to remember the fallen. I thought there was like a little... Not like a little disaster memorial park. Could have swore there was. Oh, the ice fishing pond. I forgot about... Oh, the frozen fountain. I forgot about the frozen fountain. Oh, what's this guy? Winter Market? What? What are these buildings? I don't even remember. Taco Bell is a workshop item, yes. One of the more recent workshop items that I've downloaded. I could have swore there was a disaster memorial. But I guess not. Am I going crazy? There's the Sphinx of Scenarios. Building I don't know? Well, I mean, it's a snow building, right? How many hours of the... I'm gonna check. I shouldn't check. 1,999 hours. No, 1,099 hours. That would be too many. 999. Just 1,099. And probably 99 have been on snow maps, so... The Gherkin would be fantastic. Television station? This is bugging me, because I feel like there's a thing. I feel like there's a thing, and I don't have the thing, or I'm just not seeing the thing. Plaza of the Dead, Statue of Shopping, Statue of Industry, Statue of Wealth, Meteorite Park. Am I thinking of the helicopter park, maybe? I don't know. There's the Pyramid of Safety. Does that fit in there? I feel like the Pyramid of Safety would kind of be cool to be by the earthquake that happened, right? It's like, this is what protected us. No. Or is it a normal park? Or did I literally just make up a park? I think I made up a park in my head. What am I looking for? I'm looking for like I thought there was a disaster park. Like a disaster memorial. Or do I not have it unlocked? Is that maybe what it is? Is that one of the few buildings I don't have unlocked? There it is! See, I knew it was a building. I knew it was a thing. We just haven't experienced the thunderstorm, apparently? Game? You joshing me right now, game? Because I'm pretty sure we've experienced thunderstorms. It's just we don't have it unlocked. Okay, now I feel better. I really thought I was going crazy. Can you do manual disasters? We can. Will that count? If I do a thunderstorm in the water?
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Get to see some thunder on the coast. Should have saved first. Do you think it's going to be that bad? Did I just make a gigantic mistake? We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, goodness. Oh, this was a park here. This was a plaza. That's what that was. Alright, I'm going to do just a touch of terraforming just to make this level, because I do want to keep this plaza. I think that's within reason to do that. Because we did have that in there, and that comes nice and snug into there. There definitely should be a fence here now. How comes there's zoning on the pathways? Because these are zonable pathways. These are specific kinds of pathways that allow us to plop buildings down on them. And the buildings won't complain that there's not like road access. Okay, cool. Why is that table so sunken in there? Oh, it's because of this. Nice little bit. Extend that out to there. Perfect. Yeah, I forget what the zonable pathways actually is from. I want to say it might be network extensions for the zonable, but I'm not 100% positive. Oh! Alright, now we definitely haven't seen that before. Okay. Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, it's getting gnarly. Oh, that's actually really cool though. Woo! Yes. Bring the thunder. Oh, trees are getting set on fire. Hopefully our fire department is ready for action. Zonable pathways are from network extensions. Okay. That's what I thought. I just wasn't absolutely sure. Where is Canuck? Don't worry about Canuck. Canuck doesn't need to know that I set a thunderstorm in the city on purpose. Alright. I don't need to, oh, that's getting dangerously close to buildings. Oh, the farms! The barn's on fire. Oh yeah, a lot of little fires. Oh, we got a fire. We got a big fire building. Quickly.
Hello, hello.
Quickly. Somebody quickly help. We got a lot of hot dog trucks coming down. I guess they're taking advantage of the fire, roasting up those hot dogs. That's one way. That's one way to deal with disaster. Oh, is the university got struck? This university is cursed. This university is absolutely cursed. Got hit with an earthquake, and then it got hit with the thunderstorm that I put in the city. Did I at least unlock the building? I did not. Feels bad. Oh, we gotta now. Oh, now we need a meteor. Oh, I've made a mistake. Chat, I've made a tiny, huge mistake. I regret this immediately. Is it over? I think it's done. No casualties. We're cool. We're cool. Whew, close one. Alright, what needs to be fixed? There we go. Oh, goodness. Tutui Legrand. Thank you very much for the follow. The university must have some top secret research programs or something, right? And disaster more unlocked? I don't think so. We still have to get a meteor strike. I'm not hitting the city with a meteor strike. That's where I draw the line. But maybe one will happen. Maybe one will happen naturally. Oh yeah, definitely don't do it in the ocean. That's just creating a tsunami then, at that point. Alright, hopefully these will get taken care of by our helicopters somewhere. And we do need to still fix up some stuff. What is this little building doing? That's not where you belong. Just got all messed up. Going in there, in there. Okay, looking a little better. Looking more like its old self. This needs to be plowed. I don't know why that's not getting plowed, but this needs to not have any parking on it also. Assuming that's because we upgraded the roads and whatnot. Meteor would be fine in open land. I mean, it probably would, but you know, maybe we'll see a natural meteor. Wouldn't it be more impressive if it was just naturally occurring? Just save first. Alright, we're so close. We're so close to getting the next milestone. And was I going to do something else? Do I use sewage dump or the treatments? Eventually we're going to switch these out to be the eco water treatments, but I do upgrade them as we go to have the less pollution for sure. Oh, I was going to put the pathways back in here, and I was actually going to maybe just maybe put in another tennis court. There, put all that back. Rebuild you. Excellent. Let's see, does a tennis court even fit in there? It does. It does still fit. We'll slide you over. It does warp the ground a little bit. But you know what? I think we do with that. That looks pretty good. So at least they keep one of their tennis courts. Hopes it doesn't go in the fissure, right? right to there. Because I think that was still connected as well. That is wild. That certainly is wild. Oh, and what happened right here? I think we lost a little... Oh, that was the road. That was the road to get in here. That's kind of an important bit to have. There's no entrance. Oh, these parking lots are a little warped now. Let's just fix those. Am I going to rezone the offices? Yes, we will. All in good time. There we go. A little better now. That's my thoughts on a lava pit. Lava pit would be pretty crazy. And then let's rezone those guys. Except not here. And then we lost all that zoning. I'll put it a little more down this way. Use the lava pit exclusively and you loved it. I'm gonna have to look into that. We are a grand city, officially now a population of 19,000. We've got that third loan finally. We got solar power, which is really cool. Maybe we'll start using those guys. And now we're 11,000 away from becoming a capital city. So that is awesome to see. We've survived the earthquake. We survived the tsunami. And we've actually been going for about 3 hours. And I usually take a break, or try to take a break around 2 hours. So I'm gonna hop up, stretch my legs, maybe grab a little snackaroo, and we'll be right back with some more building in just a few moments. So maybe take this opportunity, use the restroom, get a drink, get a bev, get a snack of your own, and yeah, we'll be back. Have a good one, Spazzy. Appreciate you being here. And Sunshine, keeping me from going. Sunshine, thank you very, very much for gifting the sub to Thanks. Welcome to the freelancers. You already got those happy rocks going. You know what to do. Thank you very much, Sunshine. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs now, and we'll be back in just a few moments. Alrighty, welcome back, guys. Let's see what we can get into now, because now I basically hit my goal for the stream, because my goal for today was to become a grand city. So now we got to work on becoming a big old capital city. We got a ways to go. Lots of building to do. Do we need that little guy anymore? I don't actually think we do. So take you away and start working. Oh, that's right. We were doing before we were so rudely interrupted by our earthquake, which I think we fixed everything. Right? I think everything is back the way it should be for the most part. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's try and try to recreate one of my wacky creations from previous cities, and that is gonna be the Josh about, because I've been just racking my brain thinking about this build that we did and how the heck I did it and how it worked, and I think we can do it some more. I think we can do another one. So let's make a nice smooth road going up that way. Make sure we have yet another bit there. Another bit there. And a bit there, right? Okay, so that's the base. Those are the building blocks. Name it something else because the Josh who named it after got arrested. We can come up with a new name for it. All right, let's get the curvies in. So this is gonna curve like so. And then this is gonna curve. Actually, that's gonna stay there. But those two are gonna have some curves to them. Just like that. And just like that. And then same here. Oh, except, you know what? I'm gonna make these one way. Because they do need to be one way. So that's gonna be one way. And actually, we should keep that straight road. I'm a mess. I'm a mess, chat. Alright, that's staying in there. You're going in there, but you're also going in there, and then you're going in there, but you're also going in there, and you're going in there, but you're also going in there. It makes perfect sense, trust me. I'm a scientist. I'm not a scientist. Alright. Get that going there and there. Oh, get rid of you guys. That is basically the Josh about. I do feel like these should be one ways though. Or one lanes. Should all the curvy bits be one lane? These shouldn't. Maybe these, the outside ones should. So put those back. Put them back. And then we want one lane. There we go. Then we'll put them in. So it's a little bit of a variant. But that's why you build it again, right? Try to make it a little better, a little nicer looking. Looks pretty good in there. And you just have that till it snaps in. There it is. And I like this. Oh, I probably should have upgraded this. Probably should have done that. The lines in the road for when I'm doing the angle, that is part of the move mod, yes. That is determining what the angle is. And speaking of which, gotta fix these guys up just a little bit, just a nudge to make that look good. Yeah, this new area here, this is going to be more downtown. It's going to be just more high density. I think maybe once we get up here, we might go a little more low density, sort of continuing this sort of around the outside, and then this is like the thick of it in here. Sort of like in the trench, in the trench of the downtown. And since that's actually going to be the case, I'm going to take all these trees out of here. Nice clean blank canvas. Okay, same as that. Just makes it look a little cleaner. And now for the connections. You guys have to go to there. You guys go to there. Now I know it's not perfect, and by perfect I mean they do have to cross over one another, but, you know, it's not about necessarily being the most efficient. Sometimes it's just about making something that's kind of interesting, kind of unique, right? And this definitely is that. I feel like I even put in some asymmetric roads last time I did this. I want to say definitely maybe there was asymmetric roads. Traffic manager? Oh, the traffic president? Yeah, for doing like these little lane connections. That's what you meant. This is the traffic manager, yes. Choosing where these vehicles go. You guys let me go to there. Yeah, like this I think could be one lane. Really? That could be one lane. But I like having the main circle be normal size road and then just a couple of slip ramps. I don't think it looks too terrible. And then just a couple more connections here. We're going to force them to go there because they do have a node and they can switch. And I think that's done. I like it. I like that a lot. And that can come down to here, and then we can do another highway interchange. Ooh, and that goes beautifully underneath that. What do we want to do? We do have a trumpet over here. It's an interesting looking trumpet. Why is it all dirty? I don't know why it's all dirty. What happened to the ground? What happened to this trumpet? So we could do another one of those. Smog on the trumpet. Dirt is dirty. You're not wrong. Another one so close? Yeah, see, that's why I don't really want to do another trumpet. Another idea is if we just take this away and have the highway and this road all in one interchange. But that is going to hurt my brain. I feel like I'd have to think about that if I did that one. Because that way we wouldn't have two interchanges at the same, you know, like one right after the other. Because this could just come straight into here and then just make one massive interchange. Do we need it? I would like it. Just because then traffic can come in here. Rather than having to wind all the way down to here. Because we've essentially made two choke points for getting into the downtown. You either come in down here or you come in across the bridge. So I figured people coming from the east side over here, they might be taking the bridge. Or at least this side of the river. If they're coming from the South Highway, they're probably going to be taking this. But then if they're coming from the North or the West Highway, they can come in here. If they're coming to the downtown, they don't have to all funnel in through here. Not that it's getting busy, but you can see it would get very busy. It's always good to give them options. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now if I did that, is that 45? Does that work? Does that work perfectly? I think it does. Meteor strike. One day. One day the meteors will strike. Oh, that's not right. That's right. One big one sounds good? Yeah. That's what I'm leaning towards. But if we did that, I don't think I'm going to build it today, just because I would need to think about it and process these life decisions I'm making. But I do like this area. I like how this is looking. We could use some more office zoning. So let's do a little bit of office in there. We'll fill this area up with the offices. We might do something cool on the middle bit. Prepare for Sunday stream, right? Just 5.5 hours of interchange building. These poor little office buildings that used to be here. No more. Like that. I'm glad the hospital didn't get hit. That's very fortunate. Awesome, you say? Just nothing but interchanges. Get rid of these. Get rid of you guys. Have I ever done any simple teach streams? Not really. No. No, just plain out no. But whenever someone like has a question, I'm always more than happy to go over anything they might be having a problem with or want to see how it gets done. I'd make a great teacher. See, my mother would tell you the opposite. Because my mother always asks me for like tech advice. By tech advice, I mean like how to use Google. She apparently doesn't think I'm a good teacher. So I don't have patience. This is true. I am a very impatient person. You are not wrong. Huh? Goes to there. I see. I see, game. I actually kind of like those little curves at the end. I think that's pretty good. Told you I'm not good with computers. Gonna continue your Shogun 2 campaign. Have fun, Extenian. And if we're still on when you come back, we'll be more than happy to welcome you back with open arms. But have a good one. I don't know if I want that going all the way through, but I guess we'll have it. You like the roundup? You like the, we don't have a name for it now. The, what should we call that? I'm going to call it the hamster wheel. Because it kind of looks like a hamster wheel where they just jump in. Because it's on the ground and jump in it. It's a hamster wheel. Nah. Yeah, I like that. I like this open area in here. I might actually maybe even do something like that. Oh. Oh. I like this. Ooh, I like this a lot. Shall be named Fred. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Little tiny roundabout. Just a little guy. Which, actually, let's make that just a single lane. Because it's really not a roundabout. It's just... there's just a bulge in the road. Where was Snowy? Spa Hotel. Snow Castle. Actually, hold on. Christmas tree. Oh, a little too big. A little too big for the Christmas tree. A bulge about. The observation tower, a little too large. Everything's a little too large. A little too large. Where's the gherkin? Need the gherkin. Ah. Actually, I guess it does have. The gherkin itself would fit. Oh, actually, you know what? That doesn't look terrible. My only issue is the hedges. If it wasn't for those hedges, I would do that. You have a custom Christmas tree that if it's perfect in roundabouts, oh, I might need that. I might need that turtle. If it wasn't for those hedges. Can I lower the ground? It's just, it'll look weird if I lower it. Yeah, you can see. It looks all funky. Man. It's a good idea. It was a good idea. But what I was really gonna look for was that one, this one, the frozen fountain. Oh, that's still too large. 'Cause I love the frozen fountain. I feel like that needs to go somewhere. The roundabout could go underground. Technically this one couldn't because those single lane roads you can't use underground, which is kind of a lame thing. Unless we switched them to like dirt paths or something, but that wouldn't be the best. But also I want to see it, right? I want to see that little circle. The snow dump is gonna have to move. Oh, I can't move it because you're full of snow. Can you believe it? Saf, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. In the voice of Jim Carrey, like a glove. Underground about. Oh my goodness. Offices there because we got lots of demand for offices. This is all going to be offices down here. You can see how quickly they're building, just chomping at the bit to get an office building in that space. And hopefully that'll give these guys power. It does. That's fantastic. These guys can get out of there as well. Oh, you guys need water. Probably gonna need water for everywhere. For everywhere down here. Roll for Saf. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, Noodle. Just woke up momentarily. Well, glad you stopped by. Hope you can get back to sleep. The other day, oh goodness. The other day, I don't even think it was the day I was streaming. I think it was Tuesday. I could not for the life of me get to sleep. I was like tossing and turning for like 2.5 hours. And it was awful. BC coming with a hot 18. Oh, does fit center. I like that. I like anything that fits centered. Doesn't fit center. Doesn't fit center, but does fit well long ways. That's you when you work the day shift, can't sleep at all the night before. It's just, it's such a curse. Cause it's like I'm so cozy and I want to sleep, but at the same time, nothing will suffice. All right, I'm gonna put that in because that looks awesome. Oh yes, that looks amazing. And we'll do that. And we're gonna surround it with dirt paths, so it doesn't look so just lost in there. Yeah, that looks good. Is it just you, or you can't see what that says? Oh, what, the Nightbot thing? Oh, is it because it's in the Nightbot blue? Is that hard for you to read, Seth? Okay, that is perfect. And also just, I love that park. I think that's an awesome looking park in there. I'm gonna put some office buildings on that side of the park. And then over here, I think is gonna be just a whole bunch of trees. Just the roll you can't see. Interesting. That is very strange. I don't know why that would be. Cool. We do need a lot of commercial zoning. And that's what we're going to do on this corner. This is going to be a little commercial corner. A couple small buildings. In there and in there. I like it. Roll to see rolls. Oh my god, Noodle. Yeah, are you on desktop or mobile? That's a good question, Seth. Because the mobile is just awful all around. So, I wouldn't be surprised. You see your name and that's it on the line? You're on mobile? Yeah. The Twitch app is not super friendly. More office buildings in there. I don't want to build around the cemetery. Just got a new phone. Interesting. Maybe your phone is too new for Twitch. Twitch is like, hey now, take it back a step. We don't know that. We don't know this high technology. Oh, and this spot. That actually. Let's make that a little bit of commercial in there as well. Just a little bit here and there. Not too much of it in one spot, because that's an issue I typically come across when I'm building, is I will tend to put way too much commercial in one location. Well, that's looking good. I'm loving how our bow tie is doing. A lot of people using it. Just getting in there without having to mess around with any intersections. I will give you power just so you can work properly. Oh, also, what is going on with the terrain over here? Hello. A little bit of a mountain up there. When it says it doesn't have enough supplies to sell, how do you address that? Is that a commercial building issue? I think that's a commercial building issue. If it's a commercial issue, then it just means you need more industry, because you need to get more goods from your industry, and that's where those goods get produced. Or if you want to import goods, you need like cargo trains and whatnot. But typically just more industry will fix that problem. Twitch Mobile sucks at updating the Android mobile app. I think the app just is bad in general. But I'm sure it doesn't help. Cargo trains? Cargo trains are down in the what is this called? Transportation. That's it. So you've got your normal passenger train, but there's also cargo trains, and that'll bring goods in and out of your city. There's also the plane version, which was added with the industries, and then there's also cargo ships as well. Very helpful. Very, very helpful for getting stuff in and around the city. Carvetto, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I may upgrade this road. Also, I think I was gonna upgrade this road. I'm gonna mess up all these all these office buildings. Whoops! I probably should have done that before. Should have probably done that beforehand. Although, maybe it doesn't continue as a 4-lane road down there. Maybe it does just switch to a 2-lane. And what we'll do, also I think we should move these guys eventually, but what we'll do is we'll add in a little stretch of lane like so it has a turning lane. Alright, we'll do the same on this bit. Maybe make it 2, just because that is a little short. Yeah, so that way if they're going straight, they can go straight. Right turn only, left turn only. I like that. This one, though, I'm thinking maybe 4 lanes. Since that's kind of like a main vein back to that roundabout, right? Unless we just brought that roundabout straight through to here. Oh, unless this... went from this location. Sophie, good morning. Where's Canuck? I think Canuck... He mentioned that he was flying to Ontario. I don't know if that was today or not. So if it was, he's probably either in transit or recovering from transit. But you know, the holidays always, people always got stuff going on. Yeah, maybe that'll, because that could actually go to there. Should we make this a 5-way roundabout? Get really crazy? Wow. Who would do that? Who in their right mind would do that? You would do that, Noodle? Is that what you're saying? It's oddly satisfying. Luckily, we aren't in our right mind. It is oddly satisfying that that works so well. And it actually doesn't look too bad either. I'm getting crazier. I'm getting crazier, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. That looks cool, though. Just like the spelling on that phone, too. Sounds like you got a bad phone, Saf. Oh, people are using it. People are using it. That's the crazy thing. They're using it. I like it. You know what? I like it. Embrace the insanity. Oh, we do. We definitely do. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. That's what we're going with. We're going to embrace it. That's looking really cool. Oh, what's going on here? You guys need some medical care. We could do another big hospital. Oh, that fits. Oh. Well, game, if you make it so perfect, I'm gonna have to do it. That's where that lives. You know that game. Bard, how you doing? You jujitsu? Maybe. What? Jujitsu? Saf, please don't beat me up. I knew you were a brawler, Saf. See, you can't hide these things from me. Saf over here doing jujitsu in chat. It's a lot of parking. That's some parking. That is just a square of pavement. And I love it. I love the square of pavement. What do I need to draw a fence in there? So why is that? Why does the node move away from the mouse cursor when I bring it over top of the road? That's really strange. That is very strange. Alright, it's not going to let me put a fence in. Probably the right decision, game. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Unless we wanted to do one of... Well, we could do a garage. Or we could do one of these guys. Which does fit pretty well. You know what? Let's actually do one of these. If it fits. Nope, it fits over here though. We'll do that and then we'll put a pathway around it because I think that'll just look a little more interesting than a square of pavement. Alright, it's got the red path going around. It's got some trees on it. Just a little more interesting. You have a cold, and as a man, I'm now obliged to moan and complain about it. So females will understand and take care of me, but she's at work, so not complaining at the moment. Well, hope you feel better, Bard. And thanks. Hope you have a good night. I kind of missed that. If you're still here, hope you have a fantastic night. I'm sorry I got sucked in by the pavement. A roll to be cured of a cold. 19, not bad. Not bad. There you go. Are you playing a cleric, Noodle? Is that what's going on? Pavement. It comes back from one ideology of we don't want a big square pavement to let's pave everything. I can do both. Just make it look good. Cool. I like that. Roll to pave everything. Alright, I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this could become a little park area. Roll to Noodle Love the roll comment. But what can fit in here? Could one of our snowy boys fit? Oh, that does fit. It's not perfectly centered, but it's not bad. Not bad. Oh, where's the fountain? Hold on. Now's the time. That's not the fountain. Fountain is there. Oh, still a little too big. Ooh, that's actually not a bad. Hold on. Hold the phone. Yep, that's where that's going. Right in front of the hospital. Actually, technically, it's behind the hospital. It's adjacent to the hospital. Demand for commercial can be ignored? Not really. I mean, I guess if you just want to export all your things, but your industry might start complaining that there's not enough places to sell all their goods. So you probably, I don't know if you could get away without doing any commercial. Also, it like makes people happy as well. It drives up residential demand, having commercial areas, places for people to shop and whatnot. Okay, that looks good. Red bit going on the back side. And yes, this is a fountain. This is the frozen fountain. Named so because it looks like it's frozen. Nice. Nice. I love it. A little bit of fencing in there. I think we need a big old Christmas tree. Can we get an even bigger one, or is that the biggest? Is that the biggest boy?
Hello,
That's
hello.
the biggest boy. Biggest boy going in. Maybe a couple little little guys. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It's like the game knew exactly what I wanted. And then just a couple little boulders. Darken, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, look at this little baby. Look at this little baby. He's just gonna hang out right here. He's just peeking around that fence, looking at that fountain, saying, hey, that's a pretty cool fountain. And that's what he's doing. Gotta have some down by the trees. Oh, and there's another little guy. They're both peeking out. This one's maybe got a buddy though. He's like, hey, you shouldn't be peeking around that fence. And the little guy's like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna peek. Couple additional trees. Just to sort of fill up the space. And I love that. Lovely little plaza. Got the hospital. I will do a... What do we have? A yoga garden. Interesting. I don't know who's going to be doing yoga in 1 degree Celsius weather. But, you know, more power to them. Medical helicopter doesn't quite fit. Where are my cryopreservatories? We also have the medical laboratory. Well, let's just go with the cryopreservatory. Going in that space. Oh, we got some animals here. We got a bear. We've got a bear in the city. Bear. Oh, look at so many animals down here. The wildlife. Let's get rid of all that wildlife with some pavement. Oh, the bear stays. We have a bear in the... Oh, the bear's gone. Thought we had a bear in the parking lot. I'm going to put in a little bit of that red path again. And then I'm actually thinking maybe a couple of the commercial buildings. Just a touch. Touch of commercial. Especially since we have the fountain, so I feel like the fountain should maybe be surrounded with some commercial, and then this side can be all the residential. So we have a pocket of commercial between residential areas. At least a little bit. Imagine walking to your car and there's just a bear in the parking lot. He's just leaning on the car like he owns it, swinging keys around his finger. He's like, "Hey, you like my ride?" It's like, "What? Did you just talk to me, bear?" He'd be like, "No, you're imagining this." I'd be like, "Okay, that's weird, bear." Mix of zoning. Let's try to give you a Coca-Cola. Ooh, I'd take a Coca-Cola right now. I would love one. Some more offices. Lots of offices. But they are building. That is looking fantastic. And this downtown just continues to grow. Continues to expand. And I love it. Absolutely love it. We're at 20,000 population right now. We put in an awesome new interchange. We're planning perhaps an even crazier, even more awesome interchange. We got the proper farm zones going. We actually need to put some more of those guys in there. But that looks really cool. We put in our little hamster wheel roundabout. which I love. I'm glad to use that once again and just getting all those circles. Just tiny little bubbles everywhere, almost like little snowflakes. But that's looking excellent. I think that might be a good stopping point for the stream though. 20,000 population. Waiting for some more residential zoning. Have a good night, Saf. Hope you have a good one. And yeah, I think it's about that time for us to call it a night for the stream here as well. Roll to end stream. Natural 20. Noodle, you legend. Oh, that's my new favorite thing. You end the stream forever. Oh my goodness. This is the last stream I ever do. Thanks, Noodle. You ended the fun. No, but thank you guys very, very much for being here, for hanging out, for surviving through the earthquake, for keeping me company, because that was a terrifying time. But thank you guys very much for all the subs, all the bits, all the gifted subs. We crossed 100 subscribers, which is absolutely insane to me, because when I first started streaming on Twitch, I didn't think I would ever even get 100 followers. So to have 100 subscribers and all you guys here hanging out with me on such a regular basis, honestly, it's indescribable how much it means to me. So I won't even attempt to. But thank you guys very, very much. We'll be back streaming tomorrow. We might be starting with some Graveyard Keeper tomorrow, and then maybe moving into Subnautica, because I feel like we're almost done with Graveyard Keeper. So we might try to finish that up. But of course, we'll always be back playing some City Skylines on Sunday. Usual time, usual place. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Always posting when I'm streaming and what I'm streaming. And let's go see if we can go raid anyone. If we can go give anyone a happy rock raid. Now you have to actually work at work. Oh, I'm sorry, Pox. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Great raid. What do we want to do? Is anyone playing cities? Anyone playing City Skylines tonight? There's not a lot of people streaming. I'm playing City Skylines. What? Oh, they just ended. All right, rip me. Found someone to raid, and then they're not streaming anymore. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. All right, let's go over. I know where we can go. Let's go over and give a happy rock raid to actually Manny. She's playing some Sims 4, and she is one of the nicest people on Twitch. So if you got those happy rocks, throw them all around in chat. If not, just shout rock raid. That works just as well. Or spam your cutest emote. So yeah, let's go over, show her the happy rock love, and hope you all have a great night or a great day wherever you guys are. Take care.